explain. You let it.
I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm LP. How to get myself up back before the bull run. How to take some shit, stick it in the boardroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm LP. How to get myself up back before the bull run. How to take some shit, stick it in the boardroom. E-pop got me waiting 3 more hours. Sticking all these years higher than a tower. Having all these loans feel like superpowers. Investing all this bread, never been a coward. Call me Mr. Bond, money in the vault. I stay in the front, feeling like the goal. Don't worry about the haters, got the detonator. I'll kill in every market, call me Terminator. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm LP. How to get myself up back before the bull run. Some shit, stick it in the boardroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm LP. How to get myself up back before the bull run. How to take some shit, stick it in the boardroom.
What's up, everybody? And I am happy to be back. My name is AJ. I am the team lead here at EMP, and I've been away for about 2 weeks. It turned into a lot more time than I had originally anticipated, but I am more fired up than ever to be here. I'm maybe a little bit rusty today, so bear with me, but I'll get the pleasantries out of the way. This is our daily AMA and live Detonator rollover and Reactor rollover. We have a bunch of alpha coming, and I'm joined by my co-host with the most, Bull Gates, but I think I have my Telegram muted, so bear with me here 1 minute. Alright, it's already started, my first screw up of the night. Bull, are you there? Oh, I lied again. Somebody closed out our Telegram chat. Alright, we're off to a good start, everybody. I take off 2 weeks and the wheels fall off. Here we go. Give me 1 minute. Let me get our Telegram chat back up. Alright, I think we're back up and running. Bull Gates, are you there, my friend?
Who are you looking for?
There he is, Bull Gates. What's up, man? Oh, my co-host with the most is back in action. The dynamic duo here, well, trio, I guess, as well. LA will also be joining us. But, Bull, how are you, brother? It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm really good. Everybody's had enough of me, so I guess let's get on with the show.
All right, brother. Good deal. Well, thanks for holding it down for me while I was away. And I'm going to start with some alpha, so some personal alpha. The reason I was gone was my wife is expecting, well, I guess me as well, we're expecting our second child. So I'm happy to announce that we have a few more weeks left before we welcome our daughter into the world. I already have a son, and this is a really big time for us. So I took some alone time, or family time rather, to really, regroup with not only my family, but to also step back and take a much larger, big picture look at EMP and what we're doing and how we can get to the final form and what all that looks like over the next few months leading into the end of the year. So we had, again, even though I was away, it was a working vacation. We've had team meetings pretty much every day. And so, again, I'm just appreciate all the love from all of you, all the understanding of this, time away. But again, it's made not only me as an individual stronger by being able to recharge my batteries, but it's also made EMP stronger because we have some incredible alpha that will be releasing over the next few weeks that again will help us what we hope to repeg completely, as well as offering even more earning opportunities for all of you that have stuck with us this whole time. So major things on the horizon. But before I get into all that with our NFT news and a bunch of other alpha, we do have the reactor rollover. So I'm going to go ahead and try to pull that up. Give me a minute here again. I am a little bit rusty today, but Bull, if there's anything you want to talk about for a minute or two while I get going, I'd love to hear you. I've been listening to some of the AMAs. Again, we didn't record them, but I have been in the loop with the community and sentiment. But go ahead, Bull or LA. Anything you guys want to add? Give me about 1 minute here.
Sorry, I was just compounding. I'll hop on for a second and just mention next week's going to be super jam-packed. So just so everyone can keep track of what's going on and which AMAs are coming up and stuff, I'm going to be posting a schedule every night before the upcoming day's AMAs. So I'm going to be starting tonight, and I'll post the ones that are coming up tomorrow, and then every night I'll post what's coming up the next day, and then I'll also remind you the day of when each one's coming up so that you can make as many as you're able to, and we're going to have a big week ahead.
Amazing. Thank you, LA. Yeah, I know all of us for last minute compounding. Maybe that's where Bull went. But yeah, we're good now. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. Everything is good to go. And yeah, we have about 4 minutes left on Reactor. We've seen a lot of interesting snipes over the last few weeks. The pool balance has still maintained about the same levels, which again, under the circumstances, that's extremely bullish for the contract and the value of eShare overall. So if you are new here and you're not sure what Reactor is or Detonator or any of the rollover terminology we're going to use, we'll go into that more at the end with Detonator, because Detonator and Reactor are essentially the same contract. They just use different LP tokens. So the long story short is you're rewarded for depositing eShare BNB LP. You get up to a 365% return over the many days and months and years of the contract. And because you're locking up your tokens, you no longer have access to those, but you can potentially earn much more than what you originally deposit. So with that, you're also eligible for tickets, or and through those tickets, you get a random lottery winner as well as the largest depositor of the day as well. So we already have 36.77 LP going into Reactor. That's a pretty substantial daily deposit already. We'll see if that holds up or if they get out sniped. And remember, you can also do a win it now by putting up 2% of the overall pool. You get a matching reward on that as well. So we have about 2 minutes left before the rollover. There's about about 2,472 tickets total today, which is great odds, and we should see some last minute volume here at the end. So, all right, Bull, anything you want to add? Your infinite words of wisdom before the rollover. We got about 1 minute and 50 seconds.
If you don't have a ticket, you're a loser.
That's true. You have to have a ticket to win, and again, it's a lossless lottery. So again, you still get credit for your deposits even if you don't win the lottery. But the only way to guarantee you're not going to win is as if you don't have a ticket. So,
See that how words matter? If you have a ticket, you can win. If you don't have a ticket, you're a loser. No, you're not really a loser, but you just don't have any chance at winning. But words actually matter.
Yeah, I don't think Bull was trying to insult everybody. Well, maybe he was. I don't know. So, and oh, we do have a nice little UI change too. I don't know if Bull went over this, but you're able to see. Oh, it's gonna make me a liar, isn't it? Oh, never mind. I thought we had it set up, but the LP price should be. Oh, it will be. Each share BNB you can see in the bottom left, but on Reactor, I'm sorry, Generator and Cultivator. If you hover over the LP logos, you'll be able to see the price of the LP in real time. So, all right, 38 seconds. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Oh, and we have a new lo-fi backing track by the one and only DeFi Proof. So, shout out to DeFi Proof. Hopefully, you guys can hear the music in the background. If not, we'll bump the levels. But all right, here we go. 12 seconds.
Good luck.
Good luck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I think 36 might take it. Let me refresh. That was a pretty substantial deposit. Yeah, I think 36.77 LP takes it home. Again, if you're not able to read the on-chain data, you can just go down here to view largest deposits, click at, go to yesterday, and there you have it. Wallet ending in 921 takes it down, 36.77 LP. Congrats, another awesome day in the reactor. So, all right, let me go ahead and pull up my notes, and we will get into a bunch of alpha here. Give me one more minute. Again, Bull or LA, if you want to add anything while I switch over, feel free. All right, so we are good to go. Again, today's AMA will be mainly focused around our brand new NFT launching on the 30th of October. I'm going to give a bunch of info today with our partnership with MDB. This is our MDB EMP NFT. Say that 10 times fast. So this is an amazing rollout that not only could be a really great potential passive income generator, but also an amazing thing for our platform as we initiate again to the process of getting back to peg and everything that goes with that. So, all right, I guess before I get started, I want to drop the incredible promo video to get all of you hype. And if you're on YouTube, you can see the video in about 1 second when I pull it up on screen. But make sure you comment, like, and subscribe on YouTube. And after this video is over, I want all of you to go crazy in the chat about how hype you are for this. So, all right, give me 1 minute and we'll play the video. All right, here we go. there you have it. Man, if that doesn't get you hype, I don't know what will. Again, if you're on Telegram, unfortunately you didn't hear that, but everybody on YouTube should have been able to see it. Hopefully the audio came through pretty good. So, and yeah, and again, I appreciate all the love in the comments as well for me personally on my good news as well. So, all right, awesome. Well, there you have it, LA. I'm gonna bring you on now with that video. We're also launching a Twitter campaign. So, do you want to talk on that a little bit for me?
Yes, so it's live right now. I believe it goes until Saturday, and you can find it on both our and MDB's Twitter accounts. I have also pinned it in the groups on Telegram and Discord announcements, so you'll have to go back a few pins, but I've been posting it again to the bottom of the groups every day. But go on over to our Twitters, and you can win $150 worth of MDB by making sure you're just following both Twitter accounts, like the post, and tag a couple friends, I believe. So that's an awesome video, and we definitely want to help spread the word, and you can win some money while you do it. So it's pretty awesome. So make sure to go enter.
Yes, amazing, LA. And yeah, shout out to MDB as well. We're going to get into all this here, but it's been a killer partnership with them so far. Not only will it reward you in eShare and MDB, but we also get the exposure of both communities. I know one member from MDB, one of their whales, was saying that they're looking to mint 500 NFTs their own on their own. So that's really bullish. And you know, they created that video. We are putting together a huge marketing campaign this week, which we'll talk about as well. But yeah, I mean, I could not be more excited for what we have rolling out. But without further ado, what everybody wants to hear is that the full details. So again, there are some things that maybe you know, a little bit of a change here in the last few, you know, in the witching hour, but all this should be 100% good to go. So again, I'm just putting that disclaimer out there that some of these details may change, but fundamentally this is what you can expect. So each NFT will be $300. So one NFT is 300 bucks. That is payable in BUSD or Phoenix Plus. So those of you that are familiar with Phoenix Plus, you know, you can buy in now or early and hopefully make up the taxes that go into that. Just be aware that there is some, you know, volatility as far as meaning you need to make sure there's enough volume to get back what you've lost out on the taxes. However, you know, we're still pretty early, and I think that it could be a good move to get in now with Phoenix Plus. But if you don't know what that is and that's confusing to you, I don't want to add a layer of complexity to the mint. So just get your BUSD ready, and you can go in with BUSD. There is no, you know, added benefit of one or the other than, you know, some possible price appreciation on Phoenix Plus. But again, all that will be on the UI and super easy. So unless you're familiar with Phoenix Plus, you probably just want to use BUSD. All right, we will be paying out in eShare and MDB. So this will be a purely passive income generating NFT. I've said many times that I'm not really a fan of NFTs unless they have use case. So we have use case, and that use case is being able to yield, you know, eShare and MDB simply by holding the NFTs, and we'll go more into that in a minute. So there'll be a total of 5,000 NFTs, and in those 5,000 NFTs, as the maximum mint, there's a total of 5 legendaries. So we will be issuing 5 legendaries in a few different ways, and those are one of a kind Sentinels. I guess I should have said that too. The name of our series is the the Sentinel Squadron. So again, the whole idea on that was, a way that a Sentinel monitors, everything, and we're playing off the robot, the EMP, vibe that we've created with the post-apocalyptic feel. So that was the whole point of what we went with that. We'll talk more about the artwork in a minute. But with that, again, 5 legendaries. They'll be completely one of a kind. They don't give you any bonus as far as yielding, but they will be super, super collectible. And we have some exciting ways of rolling those out as well. So, all right, this is really important, this part. So, with the amount of demand that we see potentially happening with this NFT, we wanted to come up with a way that was super fair to everybody that wanted to get in. So we came up with this plan, and this will be breaking the buying into 30-minute segments so that every 30 minutes you'll have an opportunity to mint 500 at a time. And then once those are gone, then you have to wait till that 30-minute window is over, and then there'll be another 500 ready to open up and be purchased. So once the first 500 are sold, then you wait the next 30 minutes until the next buying window. And then once there is no more buying, or if we don't get to 500 in that particular window, then the remainder of those NFTs will be burned. So it could potentially be even much less than 5,000 NFTs as well. So LA, do you want to elaborate on that at all, or did
I just want to clarify that last point, that it's not just the remainder of the ones in that window, it's all the remainder of the unsold ones.
Correct. Yes, perfect point. So yeah, that's why it's really important that we sell out every window, because once we get to a point where that 30-minute window has not been filled, then that will end the minting of all the future NFTs. So we're saying that we're doing 5,000, but there could be a scenario where it would be less than that. But based on the demand that we've been seeing, we're pretty confident that we can get close to a full mint out. So, all right, and so with that, it's actually going to be 4,998 that will actually be able to be minted, because 2 of the legendaries we are going to be auctioning off. So we'll have those ready, the auction ready before, and we're going to release details on how you can bid to get one of those 2 legendary NFTs, because the only way to guarantee you get a legendary NFT is through that auction. The other 3 legendaries are going to be randomly distributed amongst all the NFTs. So you have a very slim chance, but how awesome would it be to mint a legendary? And again, I'm sure there will be a market for those on the secondary market. So that could be a major profit generating event for you as well. So, all right, and then again, at any point during the sale, if there's a 30-minute window where all the NFTs are not sold, then all the remaining NFTs will be burned and the sale will be over. So this is a really, again, a unique way of doing the mint, where not only do we give everybody a fair chance, but we also have it over multiple time zones. So LA, do you want to say when we're shooting for the mint to start? Or are we ready to say that, or are we still confirming that?
I don't know if we've 100% confirmed that yet.
All right, so we'll hang on and release that later on, but it will be in a time zone that the majority of the world is awake. And again, if we go through all the rounds, that's 10 hours of possible minting. So you should be able to at least get up or be up or stay up for each window. So, all right, and then let me open up the PDF that we have, and I'll share it with all of you as well. Go ahead, LA. If there's anything else you're going to elaborate on while I pull this up, give me 1 minute.
And we are very close to having the white paper ready, so it will be out in the next 24 hours or so, and you'll be able to read all these details just to read again everything that AJ's saying today so that you can make sure that you have all the details down before Sunday.
Perfect. Yep, we're going to be going over this every day this week. And again, we have multiple AMAs. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but LA, I think we have, what, 14 AMAs or videos scheduled? I don't know if you want to...
Yeah,
what is the total number? Go ahead.
There's 14 AMAs and then I believe 8 or 9 other videos next week.
Well,
yeah, next week.
Yeah, next week, this week.
Like,
yeah.
What day is it today?
I know, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This coming week. So, again, if that doesn't get you bullish on how many eyeballs we're going to have on EMP, I don't know what is. I mean, you know, we are the best marketing team as far as I'm concerned. LA has just been killing it. Scheduling
and that's not
everything.
including our own AMAs, by the way. So that, like, add another 6 or 7 or however many, and that's just between Monday and Friday.
Yeah, unbelievable.
AJ's gonna be a busy boy.
100%. All right, let me pull up my PDF here and we'll go through some more. All right, hopefully you guys can see this okay. Hang on one moment.
And AJ, you weren't here, but huge shout out to Randy and David. They both helped out a lot with that too.
All right, awesome. Yes, thank you guys. All right, bear with me. Sorry, everybody. All right, I think this is gonna be good enough. So, all right, yeah, we're doing it live. Here we go. All right, so this is our PDF of the Sentinel Squadron. Again, collaborative NFT project by EMP and MDB. So this is just a quick breakdown of how we're going to actually be able to yield the returns that we're saying, and that is all the NFT funds raised will be invested into the Win It Now in Reactor for an immediate 2x. So not only is this going to hopefully, make everybody's daily burst in Reactor something, that they like to see. Again, I have to be a little bit vague here. I have to speak in, not financial advice terms. So you may have to read between the lines a little bit. But again, this is how we're going to actually get the returns that we're saying. Then those will be used for a 5-2 compound strategy. Based on, again, the pool balance that we're able to accumulate. And then NFT holders will yield through these reactor claims. Again, we always say it's healthy to claim as long as you're compounding more than you're claiming. So the 5-2 strategy will be very healthy for the protocol and the contract itself. But then on the days that we do claim, that's where the yields will come from, and then the yield will be distributed to NFT holders in the form of eShare and MDB. So when we do claim, again, the eShare will be distributed, and then some of the BNB from that claim will be used to buy back MDB and possibly buy back more eShare, maybe even buy back some EMP to help with PEG. But again, we're hoping to have about 0.4% daily. Again, that's an initial figure that we are comfortable with that these will be able to yield. So you can expect by holding an NFT that your initial returns, and again, that may go up and may go down, will be about 0.4% daily. And we are also working on whether it will be purely passive where it will show up in your wallet without you having to do anything, or there may be a claim feature that you have to do on our website. But even if we have the claim button, that will be accumulative. So you don't have to worry about compounding every day in Reactor or Detonator. I know a lot of you are frustrated with that portion of it. So this is truly, an auto compounder, for lack of a better word, because it will be managed through a smart contract on the back end and then distributed automatically. So, LA, do you want to elaborate on that, or Bull? Bull, you've been quiet today, Bull. Does that make sense? Do you have any questions on this so far?
I think there's a couple of questions, but they're going to go unanswered until I think that time. I'm sure when the white paper comes out, the exact time will come out, and the exact specifications of how that rollout will happen and how that will occur. But I think you did a fine job outlining the broad points and some of the fine points. But in terms of the time, like you said, that hasn't been settled. There are a couple of questions about that. But
Okay, yeah, no
but
worries.
yeah, it sounds great.
All right, killer, and yeah, we will release the time. Obviously, we'll promote the hell out of that. Today is just kind of a broad overview of what to expect. So, all right,
And
go ahead, Billy.
just to let you guys on YouTube know, I've been keeping an eye on what the questions are, and all day I had our VIP group posting all their questions, and I made a list for AJ, and he's going to be answering all of those tonight after he goes through this part. And a lot of the questions that you guys are asking in the comments right now are the same questions. So most of them he's going to be answering. So he'll be doing that in a little bit.
Yep.
So.
Thanks, Elliot. Yeah, everybody on YouTube, please stick around till the end. I have a whole section of FAQs as well. And yeah, if we don't get to your question, please type it out, and LA and some of our other mods will have those for future AMAs. All right, so now again, if you saw the video, you got a little sneak peek, but what do these look like? So again, they'll have about 50 different attributes. So it is a true profile picture NFT with, again, different rarities, different attributes. You will not know what one you're getting, so you just get the luck of the draw, but could be some serious collectability on the secondary market. So again, I would save maybe if you want to buy two or three, maybe save one for getting one that you might like on the secondary market, or just getting one of those at a later date, going in heavy in the beginning and then selling one on the secondary market to trade it for one that you might like better. Again, all of that aspect is pure vanity or aesthetics. There is no difference in what the NFTs actually yield. So if you're going to be, again, wanting a cool Sentinel, it's purely aesthetics. All right, so again, the mint price will be $300. The mint date is October 30th, and we have you can buy BUSD or Phoenix Plus. All that will be super simple on the UI. We will be minting on MDB's website. So that's another question I know a lot of people have asked. We'll get to in a minute here at the end, but there's over 50 different traits, and some of them are common, some of them are more epic and rare. So again, there's a lot of cool different attributes that your Sentinel can have. So all right, let me go to the next one here. All right, so key benefits to NFT holders. So we're able to instantly double your investment value through access to Win It Now in the Reactor. You get a high-yielding investment in EMP while at the same time building a lucrative position in MDB. And that's something, too, we'll talk about in the FAQs what to do with your MDB. Pure passive income investment, all the investing strategies is done for you, and all you need to do is take profit. So again, we'll have the details within the next few days. It will either show up directly in your wallet without doing anything, or you may have to claim your rewards, but again, that would be totally on your own time frame, and those rewards would accumulate. So if you're only able to claim once a month, then that would be fine too. So again, we'll have all the info, but it is pure passive income. You don't have to worry about compounding every single day, and it's really a great way to get exposure to our ecosystem in the most beneficial way possible to not only you as the investor, but also for our protocol. So we're able to maximize your investment growth through 50 lottery tickets, through the investment pool and the reactor every day. And yeah, I mean, this fund could win the lottery. And so it probably has a pretty good chance of winning the lottery by maximizing the tickets. So that's another way of getting, again, even more returns from them. So the NFT investment in the reactor pool will grow aggressively through the 5-2 strategy, thus increasing the potential for higher yields when claiming as well. So yeah, as I said, because we're compounding more than claiming, it will be very sustainable, the position that we're able to build for you in the NFT. So, all right, let me see. Hopefully you guys can read all this. Let me scroll down 1 second. All right, so benefit from no whale tax on reactor due to multiple holders. Again, this will be all of this will be done through a smart contract with multiple wallets to be able to again gamify the returns for all of you, and you can rest assured that it's for the betterment of the protocol as well, and not just some random person or wallet trying to um, get a large holding in Reactor. It's all protocol owned and protocol managed for the most success possible. So, and then we also have additional benefits provided to EMP through EMP superchargers. So we'll talk about superchargers in a minute. Remember that word. We'll go into more of that. So, and then finally, the option to sell your highly coveted NFT on the secondary market. So again, say you need some cash, or you're not happy with the returns, then you can always sell your NFT on the open market, and hopefully someone will buy it. The treasury as well will be doing some sweeps of the floor to help keep the price of the NFTs up, and the more NFTs the treasury is able to accumulate, then that just means pure e-share and MDB profit for the treasury itself. So it's also a revenue stream for the EMP treasury. So, all right, before we move on to superchargers, LA, was there anything else you want to mention about this or Bull?
I think you're doing a pretty good job.
All right, sorry, I know it's a lot of info, and I keep calling on LA instead of Bull because LA and I have been writing all these PDFs behind the scenes, and I just want to make sure I don't forget anything. So, all right, Bull, are we good, man? Anything else you want to elaborate on so far? All right, I think we're good. Let's move on to superchargers. All right, so EMP superchargers. So EMP superchargers are ways these NFTs benefit the health and sustainability of the entire ecosystem, the entire EMP ecosystem. So as you know, when you do the Win It Now button on these contracts, um, typically, again, and let me read this and then I'll elaborate. So, 10% of the reactor win it now deposit fee is going right to the treasury and is used to invest in yielding options outside of the ecosystem, which will then be used to yield and buy back and burn EMP. So again, a lot of people have asked, how does this impact EMP? Well, again, every time we do a win it now, 10% of that goes directly to the treasury, and so we'll use that 10% to either buy back EMP directly or invest into other yielding protocols or ways to generate revenue that will then buy and burn EMP continuously. So that's really bullish. Again, the supercharger is the way we're going to help the price of EMP, not just eShare. So, all right, and then 5% royalty of the NFT sales on the secondary market will be used to buy back and burn EMP. So again, the way the code is written, we get a 5% royalty on all of the NFT sales on the secondary market, and then that will be used as additional ways of supporting EMP. So, all right, awesome. Well, that is the PDF. Let me get back to my notes. And LA, anything on that you want to elaborate on while I pull up the rest of our notes?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I think you're good.
All right, awesome. All right, so I think we're at the FAQ section already. Again, I feel like I've been talking for an hour. My apologies. Hopefully everybody's taking it all in here. All right, 1 minute. All right, so here are a few frequently asked questions. Again, if we don't get to your question, please feel free to type it in the comments below, and we'll go from there on tomorrow or the rest of the week. So, how many NFTs can each person or wallet buy? So that answer is there is no maximum. So again, the way that we have the structure of 500 at a time in 30-minute windows, we felt like this was a great option to give everybody a fair chance, but not have to cap the highest wallet amount. Because really, in reality, anybody can create multiple wallets anyway, and buy as many NFTs as they want. And that's the beauty of how we have structured this, is that, whether we sell out or not, all that capital is again used in the protocol. So yeah, do we want to sell out? Absolutely. But if we do fall a little bit short, it will not affect any of the percentages or yield that we're hoping to get on all this. So the answer to that is how many NFTs can each person or wallet buy? And that is unlimited. All right. Are the NFTs randomly distributed, or you can pick which ones you want? So yeah, they will be randomly distributed, so you're not able to pick what visual combination that you want. However, you will be able to buy on the secondary market. Again, we'll put a link to a few of the NFT marketplaces that you'll be able to see the ones that you can buy if there's a particular trait that you want. All right, where do I go to buy the NFTs? So we are going to be minting on MDB's website. So there will be a tab that will link from our website. But again, technically, this is MDB doing the actual raise of the NFT, and we will be again putting all the traffic to that mint page. All right.
Yep, and the mint page link won't be released until 24 hours prior to the mint to avoid any scammers being able to do anything funny.
Yes, great point, LA. And it will be released again in enough time that you're not getting, a pop-up DM that says, "Oh, this is the link." You'll know the link way ahead of time. Again, 24 hours ahead of time. And again, when we do release that link, you better make sure that you bookmark the official link and don't ever respond to any DMs or potential scams about this NFT unless you literally hear it out of my mouth on one of the AMAs. So, all right. How can I? Oh, wait. Yeah. All right. How can I participate in the auction for the legendary? So, again, this is up for a little bit of maybe a little bit of tweaking, but the thought right now is that we're going to be doing a blind auction where we'll show you the 2 legendary NFTs that are up for sale, and then you'll submit your largest bid, and then we'll update everybody with what the largest bid is, and go for 24 hours. So again, I don't know if I'm doing a good job explaining that. LA, you want to elaborate on the initial idea that we had with this?
Yeah, so there'll be a Google form that you'll submit your I guess a little bit of information in your bid to, and we'll be keeping track. It'll be a blind submission. We'll be keeping track behind the scenes, and every once in a while, we'll keep everyone updated on what the largest bid is. And you'll have an opportunity to go in and submit the form as many times as you want if you want to continue to up your bid if someone else outbid you. And at the end of the 24 hours, we will choose the 2 highest bids for the 2 winners of the legendaries.
Yep, perfect. And the highest bid will have the option to pick, what of the 2 they want, and then the second one will get the second. And if for whatever reason the highest bidder backs out, it goes to the next highest bidder in the chain. So this is how MDB did it for their Phoenix Plus Infinity NFTs, and it worked out really, really well. Again, I think their NFTs, granted, it was a little bit lower of a supply, but those NFTs went for like 10 grand a piece. So they're super collectible. And moving forward, again, I know I said, that the legendary NFTs don't have any further yield. However, we will absolutely be giving incentives to legendary NFT holders. So again, if you hold a legendary NFT, you will become an ultra VIP and get early access to literally everything that we do, as well as other perks in the EMP ecosystem as we continue to move forward. So again, there's major value in having a legendary. It's just the base yield is the same as everybody else, just to make sure that we're being fair to everybody. So, all right. Can I randomly get a legendary just by purchasing the NFT? So yes, 3 of the 5 that we are holding the legendaries, 3 of those will be given at random based on the amount of NFTs purchased. So yeah, you have an absolutely random chance of getting a legendary out of those. So the more NFTs you buy, the larger chance you have of getting a legendary. So that's another thing to keep in mind. All right. What is the lifespan of the NFT? So, I mean, there really is no lifespan as long as the reactor is still paying. So, again, we feel like this is extremely sustainable, and the 0.4% daily is very conservative based on our math. And so, it may end up being much more than that, and it may be maybe end up being more less than that, especially over time. But again, I mean, it's all based on your personal preference on whether you want to continue holding the NFT to produce a purely passive income, or if you want to sell the NFTs on the secondary market and get your the money immediately, even though it might be less than what you paid for it. By the time you factor in the yield that you've received over the last 6 months or a year, it could be very lucrative. So hopefully that helps with that answer.
And just to clarify, there's no maximum ROI, correct?
Correct. Yep. Just like with reactor and detonator, if you're claiming, there is that 365 that you'll eventually hit. But because we're compounding more than claiming on your behalf, then yeah, there is no maximum. So as long as Reactor is healthy and EMP is healthy as a protocol, they could potentially yield, indefinitely. So, all right, next question. What is the best thing to do with the MDB? So, yeah, that is a great question. I will be doing some AMAs with Danny, the Godfather. We'll probably have him on one of our AMAs as well. Again, it's late in the UK when we do our AMAs, or he would be on every AMA. But yeah, I'll let him answer, but my answer would be what I'm doing with my MDB is I'm pairing it up with BNB, adding liquidity, and then I'm staking that MDB BNB LP on their staking protocol called Xenia, and that has been yielding very well for me. Again, you get MDB, you get even more MDB from staking those LPs as LP rewards. So that's what I would do with my MDB. Again, just with eShare or MDB, you're more than welcome to sell it to take profit. But I'm interested in accumulating, not selling, yielding assets. So yeah, that's not financial advice, but there's many things you can do with your MDB and your eShare. All right. Do the NFTs support the PEG EMP ecosystem in any way? So yeah, that's the superchargers. So again, 10% from that Win It Now button that will be used to help support EMP PEG as well as the 5% royalty fees. And who knows? I mean, we may be able to use some of the eShare and MDB that we use because the Treasury will also get a portion of the mint. And again, we'll be buying the NFTs to help support the floor price on the secondary market. So the Treasury could be getting a substantial amount of these NFTs, and then we can use that MDB and that eShare to generate more funds that could buy back and burn EMP directly. So hopefully that helps that question. And then, what is the inspiration behind the artwork and the NFTs? Who designed them? So again, as a lot of you may know, I am a professional artist. However, I didn't have 100 hours to design the NFTs on my own. However, I was the art director on the different traits. And again, the whole idea is that we were creating sentinels to watch over our ecosystem, and Bull can probably elaborate on what a sentinel is. But the whole idea was again compounding on our post-apocalyptic robot theme with all the EMP and the electricity. So yeah, I hope you like them. We spent a lot of time putting them together. So and yeah, again, I didn't have any, again, first-hand involvement, but I was the art director on the artwork. So, all right, LA, anything else we want to go over?
If you have your NFT in one wallet and you want to move it onto your ledger or another wallet, do you have to use the secondary market? Or if it's yourself wanting to move it to another one of your own wallets, how do you do that?
Yep, you should be able to, just like you send, a token, you'll be able to send your NFT to other wallets. Again, it's a non-fungible token, so technically all NFTs are tokens. So just like you would send BNB or BUSD, you can also send an NFT, and there are no, transfer taxes or anything like that. So, yep, you don't have to buy it from yourself. You can just transfer it. So, and we'll have tutorials on all that as well. So,
Cool.
all right. So, LA, I'm a bit out of breath, so I'll let you. Can you just go over what to expect next week? Or
Yes.
this whole coming week. I know you've been really hard at work, and shout out to you, man. You've been killing it on lining up some amazing exposure. So go ahead, LA.
Yeah, we're really pumped. We have a lot of amazing AMAs coming up. I think some of you guys saw the video that Dow King put out yesterday. He's really pumped for the AMA that's coming up with AJ and the Godfather yesterday. Sorry, tomorrow. He did the video yesterday for the AMA that's coming up tomorrow. So a lot of you probably saw that one. He was calling AJ and Danny Batman and Superman coming together.
I
So
love
I
that.
thought
Yeah, I thought that was
that was really
yeah,
amazing.
a killer
Yes.
analogy. Yeah.
So I believe that's the AMA that kicks everything off. So that's going to be a really good one. But there's a ton of AMAs and videos next week that are going to bring a lot of attention to EMP. So please do everything you can to support EMP. If you can come to some of the AMAs and support in the chats, if you can share, retweet, like, comment, all of the above, the more that you can do, the more of a positive impact that it'll have on our ecosystem. So it's just really important that we all do just a little bit, whatever we can. I know I'm personally excited to go to as many of these as I can because they're going to be super fire. But you can expect 2 to 4 AMAs every day, Monday to Friday, and then our own AMAs as well. And a lot of them actually have little giveaways, whether it's one of our NFTs, whether it's BUSD or MDB. A lot of them have giveaways attached to them. So I would go to them if I were you, because you never know how many people are going to show up, and you might have pretty good odds of winning.
Yes, great point, LA. Again, we are, going to be giving away NFTs as we go. I know somebody else asked if there's any, guarantee for VIP members. We're looking into that. Worst case scenario, if any VIPs were not able to mint, we may do, a treasury, like a OTC deal. But really, the way we have structured this mint, literally everybody should have a chance to get in again over those 10 hours and breaking it up into the different segments. So again, you may have to be up and on the computer within the first few hours, but we're going to do it at a time where should be convenient for most of you. And yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, you can also try to pick some up on the secondary market. But this is what we felt would be the most fair, but also create the most FOMO as well. Because with NFTs, it is all about FOMO. And again, there is a real possibility that we can completely mint all 5,000 of these NFTs. So if you are looking to get one, which again, I mean, it's a no-brainer. As far as what it yields, the inherent risk, and I think a lot of people are excited for this. And again, the AMAs alone are going to bring in a lot of people that don't even know about EMP, and this solves a lot of the major issues. I know a lot of people that are new don't understand that we have a 24-hour compounding schedule in the contracts for a reason. And so again, then if they're not happy with that, but they still want to be involved in EMP, then all they have to do is buy an NFT. That solves all the issues. You still get all the benefits, but you don't have to compound every day. And those of you that are already in Reactor and have, built a position in Reactor, you're also benefiting from all the volume that's going into Reactor. So it's really a win-win for everybody. And this is the first step in a very, very serious change in sentiment around here at EMP. And I can already feel it happening. And I know a lot of all of you can feel it as well. And we're going to deliver on everything that we have said we would deliver on. Again, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm also not a fortune teller, and I can't predict the future, but I can do everything in my power to implement, strategies that will help us get to where we want to be. So, all right, awesome. LA, any other last minute things before we do the detonator. Already time for detonator. We flew through that really fast, so. Or bull,
Well,
anything? Yeah. Oh, go
I
ahead.
was
You're
talking
muted.
with the
Yeah.
mute on, but I
Go
think
ahead.
that's it for now. I think there might be one more thing below your FAQs, but
Oh, all right, cool. Let me look one more time, and then we'll get started. All right, so yes, again, I misspoke earlier. I said 10-hour window. It'll be a 5-hour window because again, all the minting is done in 30-minute chunks. So again, even at a 5-hour window, it will hopefully be convenient for all of you to get up, depending on what your time zone is. All right, perfect. Thank you for clarifying that, LA. All right, let me go ahead and pull up the detonator. And Bull, again, man, you've been really quiet, brother. I know you've filled in some. Again, I can't thank you enough for filling in while I was gone. So I'm happy to give you a break now. But I love your infinite words of wisdom. So go ahead, bro, if you want to add anything.
Yeah, just pay attention to the information that's given to you. Read the pinned messages. Don't accept DMs. Make sure your privacy settings are locked down. I know we'll have a community member wrote up a really good security message for everybody. And so I would encourage everybody to Google the strongest privacy settings you can, because we don't want to have, we don't want to, nobody likes to hear about anybody getting scammed. That sucks. And so do your best to stay on top of it. But like, truth be told, like if you show up once a week, once a month, you don't know what's going on. And so, you know, it's hard to tell you to give you any type of advice for a person that shows up once a month. I mean, think of this as a school where you can make money, and if you play hooky 29 out of 30 days, you're going to miss a lot. So, and it's not me being a jerk to anybody. It's just a point of like, you have money here. Do you want to see it grow? You should be involved and know what's going on. And nobody can tell you everything, but we do our best to pin the messages, make sure that people know best ways to be safe. You don't know how to do something, go to the academy. Ask questions out in public. Don't accept DMs, but please, 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 please lock down your settings so people can't call you. Like this is the most ridiculous thing I hear is scammers calling people. Like please turn off, the ability for somebody to call you or DM you or, see your phone number. Or if you have your name on there, change your name. So people can't look you up, because I hear a story going around one of the towns I'm located in, and there was a scammer relentlessly calling a person. That person eventually had to change their number. When they changed their number, a note showed up on their door and it said, "Hey, what's your new number?" Because they hired somebody from Craigslist to go over there and tell them, but that's why I tell you, protect yourself. You need to protect your privacy and make sure that you are only talking to the people that, are legitimate, people that want to help you. And those are the people that have tags or titles by their name here. So, please do your due diligence to protect yourself and to protect your investment and watch it grow.
Perfect. Yep, no doubt. And again, we do everything in our power to help, educate and, get that message across. But at the end of the day, this is DeFi, and you have to have that due diligence. And I mean, we've all been there. We've all been scammed, or but you got to learn from that and then become, a better DeFi user. And that's what we promote every single day. We're always here to help. But make sure you always have your guard up. And you got to pretend like that it's somebody's full-time job to try to get your crypto away from you, and it's your responsibility to not let that happen. So and again, I don't want to be doom and gloom, this is an amazing space as long as you have all those checks and balances in place to protect yourself. So yeah, and we'll do a lot more on that messaging as well moving forward. If you ever have a question regarding to security, please reach out to one of the trusted admins or myself personally. Again, just everybody, there's always scammers impersonating accounts as well. So make sure it's the exact Telegram name that you see on all the AMAs or the Telegram messages or Discord messages. So all right, I'm gonna play the detonator video. And then we will get into the rollover here. 6 minutes left, and then we'll wrap it up with a few more bits of info afterwards. So, all right, here you go. For anybody that wants to know what detonator is, this is a great breakdown. So.
Welcome to the Detonator. The Detonator is a system to multiply your Ethereum and EMP by 365% while providing 5 ways to earn. A daily largest depositor prize, a daily lottery prize, a daily burst based on your deposited amount, instant rewards from all new deposits, and a Win It Now button. Every day, right after the detonation countdown ends, the largest depositor prize is awarded. Huge sums are at stake as investors bid against each other to see who will come out on top. At the time of detonation, the winner receives a massive 100% bonus on their deposited amount. At the same time, the lottery winners are drawn. The number of winners and the prize amount is determined by the largest deposit. To participate in the lottery, you can deposit new funds or compound your earnings to receive up to 100 lottery tickets per day. The more tickets, the higher your daily chance of winning. Attached to these incredible ways to earn is your daily burst. Your daily burst is based on the amount you have deposited and is paid out continuously toward your maximum ROI. The instant rewards feature rewards you every time someone else makes a deposit, which can often yield some surprising bonus profits. Now, if you don't like the idea of competing with others for the largest depositor prize, the Detonator also features a Win It Now button. This button allows one user per day to win a guaranteed 100% bonus by depositing the equivalent of 2% of the total pool balance. Investing has never been this much fun. After the detonation, the detonator resets and a new cycle begins. That means all unclaimed rewards will roll back into the pool. So make sure to claim or compound your earnings at least a few minutes before the rollover. You may miss a day of rewards, but you won't lose any money. Your time to reach your maximum payout will just be slightly delayed. Furthermore, by compounding your earnings, you can increase your maximum payout limit exponentially while also being rewarded with another 20% bonus. All these systems combined make the Detonator truly revolutionary and one of the best passive income tools available today.
All right, well, there you have it. Again, if you're new here, that is a great breakdown on what Detonator is. Again, we are seeing the pool balance, drain a bit. Again, all-time highs were down, about 20%, but, that's only fair to what the overall market is. And so, again, with the NFTs, with the peg recovery, with all the stuff that we have in place and are going to be implementing, we should see another round of, capital infusion, which will help with daily burst. It will help with the dilution. And again, once we're back and firing on all cylinders, again, just imagine by, the end of the year, if not sooner, Again, it could be much sooner that we're back at peg. Everybody's yielding, amazing APRs, and we're one of the only projects in all of DeFi that's crushing it in the middle of a bear market. I mean, the depths of a bear market. So again, all of you that have stuck with us, and been through, the mud, so to speak, are gonna be really happy, on the other end. Again, not financial advice. I gotta be careful what I can and can't say, but I've never been more excited about EMP, and I'm fired up all over again. Not that I've ever lost my fire. Again, I've been doing daily AMAs with Bull for 7 months straight. But again, I'm just excited for what the future holds. So, all right, here we go. 1 minute left. Good luck, everybody. Make sure you're depositing your LP. 9.5 LP right now would be an absolute steal if they get away with it. We'll see what happens here. 55 seconds. Good luck, everybody. Make sure you compound in the last few seconds here to get all the last minute instant rewards as well. And if you are a winner of the lottery or the largest deposit, we'd love to hear from you on Telegram or over on the YouTube page in the comments. So, all right, 30 seconds. Here we go. Let's see if we get some snipers coming out. 9.5 LP. Will that take it down? 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, a 20 LP, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 20.9. Let's see if that will take it.
There's a 121.48.
Wow, there you go, LA. Again, I've been lagging a little bit. Alright, so I just had to refresh. Let me go down here, hang on. Go to view largest deposits. Go to yesterday. Alright, yes. Wow, what a great day for snipes. We had a 9.5 that we all saw, then it looks like a 20.9 came in, which we also saw, and then a 110, and then a 121 coming up over the top. That's an awesome day for snipers. Lots of volume coming in, and congrats to 154 for a 121 LP snipe, which is still, about a 3x on their winnings because we have that minimum 300 LP winner. So congrats, another awesome day in Detonator, and it looks like the pool balance is just under 85,000 LP again, and that is $2.3 million in Detonator, even during all the negative sentiment that we have in the markets overall, not just with EMP Peg. So, all right, awesome. And so I wanted to end on a few things here. Let me go ahead and pull up my desktop. One moment. All right, so I just wanted to say before we wrap it up, we will be doing our giveaway again after this week. We have so much going on that I don't have time to coordinate the giveaway from our amazing community member Gian, but we will be doing those giveaways again starting next week, and that is based on your completing of the academy. So make sure that you complete the EMP Academy to be eligible for those giveaways and put your wallet address. So and then last but not least, we are going to have a lot of changes around EMP, and so some of those are going to be very minor, and some of those may be pretty major. So again, the idea is that we're building for the future, and we're putting together a protocol that can be absolutely bulletproof no matter what happens. So there will be some more updates and potential changes over the next few days, even before the NFT launch. But just realize that all the changes that we do are for the health of the protocol and the health of all of you that have invested. So we'll have more info on that in the next day or two. I just wanted to put a little bit of a disclaimer there. So, all right, LA or Bull, anything else you want to comment on before we wrap it up, or any other questions that I didn't get to? Go ahead.
Randy wants to know, will there be an internal marketplace for the NFTs?
Yeah, so it will not be internal, but there will be a marketplace, and the way the code is, from my understanding, again, I have to confirm with MDB, but there is a coded 5% royalty, I guess you would call it, on every buy and sell of the NFT. So it won't be an internal marketplace, but we will be getting a portion of that volume in additional revenue. So. Cool. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else from the army? I know Joe, PV Trader, he seems to be on, or Charlie. Marty, I know it's late for you. Any questions you guys might have? I'm just really happy to be back, and I'm excited for the launch.
Yeah, AJ, so good to hear your voice, man. We definitely missed you a lot, as much as you missed us. So
Yes,
we definitely not forgotten, and basically everybody, Bull, Randy, Charlie, LA, they all held down the fort when you were gone. And yeah, everything has been optimistic in Telegram and Discord. So definitely your message has gotten across. We definitely know that you work extra hard for us, and we couldn't be any happier to have you in this role. And yeah, I can't believe it. I'm really enjoying Splinterland. I definitely, it sunk the claws in me deep. I'm just so amazed that I'm able to use EMP from this protocol without hurting the other protocol, but putting my node emissions to work. I definitely have leveled up quite a bit. I'm in the Diamond League now for playing.
I love
and
it.
earning
Yes.
some. Yeah. I'm definitely getting some good chess rewards between DEC credits. I'm staking SPS. I had a couple of AMAs with Bull, telling him that I didn't know until Randy told me, but when I do the claims in the generator, holding those LPs in my wallet, all I have to do is link them over into Splinterland, and I earn SPS on that end, I think at 60% or so.
Yes.
So that's been amazing. Yep. That almost works like an NFT. By just holding it in your wallet, you get you earn rewards on it.
I know, it's amazing, Joe. Yeah, man, you got me excited, bro. I know. I'm glad that you got bit by the bug. I know, like you said many times, it is definitely a learning curve to get involved. But once you're involved, like, the power of Splinterlands is just incredible. And so again, this next week is fully focused on the NFT launch, but we have even more news in regards to the Splinterlands ecosystem that I can't wait to talk about as well. So yeah, man, that's awesome to hear that you've done a deep dive, and again, some more alpha. We have even more coverage that all of you have been asking for. Maybe, again, I can't confirm nor deny, but it may be added to our academy. So yeah, I'm really excited, Joe. Lots of good Splinterland stuff.
Yeah, and I've been participating in the brawls over there. We have an EMP team with a bunch of people that some of you might know: Thaddeus, Stinky, Randy, of course, Berlage, the professional player. And you probably know, but in case you don't, because you've been busy, we have ranked up to number 2 in the guild. So we're doing really well over there.
I love it,
and
man.
I won my last. I couldn't believe it. I won my last 7 battles. So 7 out of 7, I won them all, and definitely happy to contribute to the EMP guild.
Killer, yeah, Joe. So, yeah, for those of you that don't know, we do have our own guild in the game. That a lot of the Splinterlands talk happens over on Discord, so that's a much better avenue to get you. And yeah, and like you, Joe said as well, we have a professional Splinterlands player, Belarge, that not only runs our guild, but is available in the Discord pretty much 24/7 to help everybody learn about the game and know what cards are best. So yeah, man, that's amazing to hear. And again, the higher we rank in the guild and the better players that we get in the guild, that's another revenue stream because we get rewards from the guild battles as well. So again, there's many ways to earn. And again, we're in the depths of a bear market. So if we're earning in the bear market, just imagine the opportunity we're all going to have, whether it's EMP, MDB, Splinterlands, forgive me if any of our partnerships I'm forgetting, Hydro Whales, all of them, it's going to be amazing for people to yield once the markets do recover as well. So, and Kirk, I think he's here. Kirk, are you there?
I am.
Awesome,
Excuse
brother.
and I've been sick the last couple of days, so I sound a little hoarse. That's why.
Yeah, no worries, brother. So yeah, I know, we are going to be implementing again some alpha. I guess I can drop it. Yeah, we're implementing even more videos about Splinterlands into the academy, correct?
Yeah, we are. We've got some, we've got some big academy stuff going on. That's one of them. I think probably it'll take a back seat to the NFT effort for this coming week, but then after that, we'll probably focus in on it. But yeah, we're going to be having a complete series of videos related to Splinterlands, and they'll be inside of the academy. And so it'll be a situation where you can get a separate certificate for completing that. But it's totally optional. We're not going to require it like we do the core academy on some of the other things, but it'll be, available to people who want it. And if you go through it all the way complete, you'll get a special certificate showing that, and it'll become a part of your overall profile, in the academy, which is what we're trying to do with that overall, is just sort of create a hub where everybody can get their information.
Yep, no, I love it, Kirk. I'm super excited about that. Again, it's not a requirement like the main academy is, but yeah, I mean, we're always going to add other tutorials within the academy that will benefit all of you that are involved. So yeah, really exciting stuff. And again, as we recover PEG, your EMP can buy even more assets in Splinterland. So yeah, I'm really excited to hear a lot of you are taking it to heart. So
yeah, I wanted to share one other quick thing about that. I was listening to Joe just talk about the Splinterlands staking. I mean, it's not even really staking because you just can leave the LP in your wallet, but and earning the SPS. I've been doing that for a while. It's pretty powerful. It pays pretty well. And the other thing was, I had told you earlier today, I actually won a snipe in Generator a couple days ago.
Yeah, no doubt. Congrats. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say for people, Detonator is amazing, but sometimes the values are so high that it's hard to try to be a sniper in Detonator. But these Generator and Cultivator, the numbers are, I mean, it's not whale numbers. It's like dolphin numbers or porpoise numbers like me. So, I started watching it very carefully. And I started watching, especially in this down market, there's really some opportunities. You guys might want to check it out, to look at, potentially sniping. Because what I did is I set my powder, and every day I would wait and see what was going on. And, I'd wait till the very last minute. And for like 3 or 4 days in a row, somebody came in and with more than I had. And so I just backed off. But the whole time I was making SPS with that LP sitting in my wallet. And then finally I fired and I got it. And so, it's the first time I've ever won anything.
Yeah, totally. No, that's amazing.
So it was fun. And I would just encourage people, if they're looking for, those kinds of things, to look at all 4 of the of the contracts. And, you know, right now is a really amazing time to get in and potentially get a snipe at numbers that we haven't seen in a long time. So that was what the opportunity for me was, you know, was able to go in, and I think I spent about $1,200 and won about 4,000.
Yep.
So, so a pretty good deal.
Yeah, no doubt, Kirk. Well, again, that's why those of you that are paying attention, you know, that are showing up, like Bull said a little bit earlier, like, you know, usually when you skip class, you know, or skip school, you fall behind. Well, the same thing applies here. You know, if you're not involved day to day, you don't get to have those sort of opportunities. And two, to elaborate a little bit as well, we just like you know, Joe and Kirk just said about holding the SPS BNB LP, they're able to get rewards in SPS. Well, we do as well by rehypothecating the LP in the actual generator contract. So again, there's a little bit of custom coding. That's why it's been delayed because we're not able to claim from a contract address. But we are getting credit as literally one of the largest SPS BNB holders there is, if not the largest. And all of that SPS will then be used to actually put fresh deposits into Generator once we finally start getting it distributed. So it's been accumulating this whole time. We have a giant amount of SPS because of that. And all that SPS will be going right back into either buying back EMP from Splinterlands directly or boosting that generator pool. So there's a lot of different ways that, you know, these detonator as a service contracts, or even the main detonator and reactor themselves, are going to really start to be able to generate fresh funds. And that will do wonders for everybody's daily burst. And then once people start seeing their daily burst going up, rather than, you know, staying the same or going down, I think we're going to see a major flood of new capital coming in. And then again, on top of all that, we'll be one of the only projects, you know, that's actually delivering on everything that we've said during the middle of a bear market to boot. So yeah, really exciting stuff. So all right, on that note, I think we're gonna wrap it up. If we did not get to your question, please feel free to ask on Telegram, Discord, or in the YouTube comments. And we'll have even more info for all of you tomorrow. Again, this entire week, we'll be doing AMAs and giving more and more info as it comes. And we will be announcing the actual mint time. We'll have a countdown timer, plus or minus 3 minutes, for those of you that get that inside joke. But no, we'll be hitting our time for sure. So, all right, everybody. I'm so happy to be back. Again, I appreciate the love from all of you. This has been an amazing time for me and my family. And now I'm back to, again, be 100% available, fired up. I never left, but I was, you know, not on the AMAs. And I'm more happy than, I'm more excited than ever for what the future holds. So, all right, awesome, everyone. Thanks again. Bull, any last words of wisdom, or LA?
Welcome back.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. All right, awesome, guys. All right, on that note, good night, good day. We'll see you tomorrow.